Good afternoon, almost evening. Happy Sunday. It's time to get real. Are we ready? So, first of all, this has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but the girls and I went shopping today and they wanted to eat something, and so they wanted Panera, and we stopped by Panera. I am so excited to eat my dinner. This is the Baja Chicken Grain Bowl, and it's got avocado and feta cheese and black beans and corn and pickled onions and rice and chicken, and I don't know, I'm just so excited to eat it. I can't wait. So that's my dinner as soon as I'm done here. All right. So I guess side note, if you're out shopping and you want to go and eat something, that's fine. But I mean, just make smart choices. Okay, just make smart choices. I feel like I want to put my hair up. Just make smart choices, and um, just because you're eating out doesn't mean that it has to be like a free for all. So just remember that. All right, so today I'm talking about your new mindset, that you can create a new mindset, but it takes time and you have to be patient, okay? I know that we want instant gratification. We want everything right now, right this second. We want it. But if you are so used to thinking one way or so used to thinking about certain things, or if you've conditioned yourself to always, see the negative or whatever, then it is going to take you some time. Why are you, Jillian's like creeping. Oh, you're fine. It is going to take you some time to start to see things differently. And myself, I've always considered myself pretty much a positive person, but always needing to improve. And I think for me, I was very, not stale. What's the word when you're standing still? All right, I was really standing still and I needed to move forward. And I kind of started this journey back in August. And every day, every morning for the past 3 months or so, I have been really focused on making the effort, putting in the time, investing in myself, this, personal growth, to train my mind to think differently. And so in the beginning, I don't know, I felt kind of cheesy. It felt kind of difficult. It was hard. I found my mind wandering a lot, especially during the silence, and I didn't find it very easy to, say affirmations. They kind of were corny to me. But once you continue to do things, it didn't come instantly, I guess is what I'm saying, over and over and over. Um, you can train yourself to think differently and to think positively. And I realized that this weekend. That's the point I'm trying to get to, is that after 3 months, my new mindset is starting to become more natural, more instinctual, more automatic than my negative mindset. So I have two stories to go along with that. Number one, last night I was at my friend's house and we were all talking, and one of her friends was talking, just telling a story. And I said, well, you know what? What good can come out of that though? There's got to be something good that comes out of that. I mean, she was upset. Um, Things weren't going well for her, and I said, what good can come out of that? And that wasn't just a question. It was like I really meant it. I'm thinking there's got to be something good that comes out of that. And she couldn't think of anything in the middle for right away. And she said, well, but why do all these bad things have to happen in order for this one good thing to happen? And I said, no, I don't believe that. I said, I think that even though bad things happen, you can choose to see something good that comes out of it. It isn't that you want the bad things to happen so that this one good thing can happen. I think it's more, well, these bad things happened. What good do I choose to focus on, or can I see that came out of that? And and then I said, there's only one thing that I can think of, that I can't think of anything that good came out of it, and it was when my dad died, and it's been 9 years. And I'm thinking, there's nothing good, not for me anyway, that I can see yet that came out of it. And I was thinking about that this morning, um, while I was straightening up the house and stuff. And I'm thinking, you know what? Yeah, there is good that came out of that. It wasn't the fact that he died wasn't good for me, but the good that came out of it that I could choose to see was that at that time, my kids were in fourth and fifth grade, and they were not necessarily involved in much yet. And I tried to get them involved in as many things as possible, sports and band. And the reason I did that was because we were just trying to fill our time. We were just trying to fill our time and move through the grief as best as we could. And that was one of the ways that I thought maybe we could do that for them, was to kind of keep them busy and keep them interested in their mind focused on other things. And I asked both of them in the car today, I said, do you regret, joining basketball at that time? Do you regret joining band? And they were both like, no, band was one of the best things that ever happened to us. We loved it. It gave them so many good experiences. They got to go to New York. They got to go to Disney. They made all kinds of friends. They loved their teacher, Mr. Prees, if you're listening. They loved you, and they loved. And because of basketball, while neither one of them chose, to go make basketball a huge part of their lives, it got them focused on sports and competition and teamwork and sportsmanship. And now my daughter runs track in college, and my other daughter likes to compete in CrossFit. And so those were some good things that came out of that. So if you think about it, it might take you some time, but you can see good that comes out of everything. And it was great that my default thought was, well, there's got to be something good that's come out of that. And then just I catch myself thinking different randomly. So the angel on the top of my Christmas tree has been crooked probably for 2 weeks now. And every time I pass by, I look at it and I think, I have to get the ladder because the tree is tall. I have to get the ladder and get up there and straighten that angel. And because it just bothers me. And then last night it occurred to me, I'm like, you know what? That angel might be crooked, but she's an angel nonetheless. And it reminded me of me. I'm like, and everybody. It reminded me that everybody might be imperfect. They might be a little crooked sometimes. However, they are an angel. They are a gift. They are good nonetheless. So I kind of just, I'm thinking, gosh, everybody out there is a crooked angel. I think I'm going to leave her up there crooked so that every time I pass by there, it just reminds me that we all have imperfections, but it doesn't. Don't focus on the imperfections. Focus on the fact that you're an angel. It's an angel, So I'm leaving it mostly also because I'm lazy and don't want to get the ladder out. So my new mindset, it can do dual purpose, but you have to be patient. You have to be patient and allow yourself some time to transition those thoughts, to put in the time and the work and the effort, to focus on the behaviors that are going to make those thoughts more automatic and more of your default thought than one of like a losing mindset. So I listened to this podcast by Rob Dial, and I think it was yesterday, and it was, winning is a choice, or winning is a mindset, or something like that. And it was talking about winning mindset versus losing mindset, and said something to the effect of, if you've already lost the game in your mind, you're already a loser, or something. I can't remember exactly. I should have written it down, but he said it much more eloquently than that. But it was basically, if you've lost in your mind, you're done. There's no way. You've lost. If you've won in your mind, if you're going to kick and fight and scream and do whatever you can to win and get what you want, you'll be a winner no matter what. And so, I don't know. It was great to have two instances this weekend that my mindset defaulted to the good in things and not the bad in things. And I think that was a product purely of putting in the time and effort daily, and then being patient and waiting it out, and getting the results of that. Because had I done this for a week and then my mind was still wandering and I still was, crabby, or, whatever, given up, I would have never gotten to this point. And it was 3 short months. So give yourself some time, put in the effort, be patient. This delayed gratification, the change that you're looking for, if you're looking for change, and most likely you are because you're listening to this, if you're looking for change, it will happen. It will just take persistence, time, and dedication, and that winning attitude that no matter what, no matter how many times you fall down 7 times, you'll stand up 8, period. So I resolve to continue doing this for myself, and because I see it working, I feel it working inside of me, and there are still things out there that I want that I plan to get. So uh, thanks all for listening. I hope you have a great night. I go back to work tomorrow. To say I'm excited about that, I don't know if I'm excited is the word, but happy for routine. I like routine. It makes things easier for me. So I will talk to you tomorrow, and you have a good night. Peace. Thanks for listening.